What's up, everybody? Oh, that was a big clang. Quartz in session, baby. We missed Wednesday. We're back today. Guilty pleasures. Pretty solid topic. What's some shit that you like that you shouldn't? What are you ashamed that you like? Keep it, let's keep it positive, right? Let's not go crazy. What's up? How the fuck is everybody? But like, I'm talking like gross foods or foods that most people don't like, shows that are bad, shows that you know are bad. Or I still watch a lot of the, like almost all the comic book movies. That's honestly one of mine. It's not unique. Most people, like a lot of people do, but I am like, I wouldn't tell everybody that maybe. I mean, I am now, but that's because that's what we're doing today. So go ahead and call in 916-954-1954. You can be the first one to tell me your guilty pleasure. What is it? What is it? I already looked a couple up, if I'm being honest. Oh, this has been happening every time, man. All right, let me reopen this shit. Boom. Trying to reopen the Reddit so we can all watch this shit. Okay, guilty pleasure. I saw one on here that made me laugh a second ago. I gotta try to find it real quick. Did the number change? The number is different because this number is free and the other number has been costing me a good amount of money to run the show. So I'm just using this number now. I used to open about writing poetry. That's lame. You should never tell anybody that, bro. Poetry is, that's a dying art form. No one needs to be doing that. That's a hot take for you. No one needs to ever write a poem. I have milk and cookies almost every time I wake up in the middle of the night. Damn, bro. That's a lot of milk and cookies. Like, every time is crazy. Even getting a snack in the middle of the night. Like, if you wake up, you should not eat. Or if you're even up in the middle of the night, you still shouldn't eat. Like, nighttime is not for eating. When the sun is down, no more eating. Just shut it down. Love the content. New supporter, broski. Thanks, Devin. That's what's up. New comp dropped yesterday. That shit's popping. New comp is on. It's on Facebook and YouTube both, so check it out. Ooh. We getting a call. Hello, how's it going? How you doing, man? Fresh out the pinta. How you doing? I'm ready. Oh, I drink milk. I drink milk. I know it's cool to not drink milk right now, but I like to drink milk. I'm a growing boy and I have strong bones, so I need to be drinking milk. Absolutely.
The fucking Tarantino films in certain fucking India, like the psychopath always drinks milk. Like A Clockwork Orange, Alex drinks milk. Fucking Anton Chigurh, fucking from No Country for Old Men, and the Nazi fucking Inglorious Bastards just sits there with a fucking cold glass of milk.
That's true. There's also, I see a lot of TikToks and memes about people drinking just regular milk. I even put them in the comp sometimes, but I do like to drink milk. Not gonna lie. How was your stay, bro? How was your time in jail? Did you reflect? All right, man. Sounds good. Thanks for calling. Well, I'm glad he's out. It didn't sound like he had a lot of fun last week in jail, but 90% of the music I listen to. Here's the thing, like I didn't listen to good music until I was like 19, 18. I was listening to shitty music all the time. So I still enjoy a lot of shitty music. I don't listen to it in the car or where anyone can hear me, but I do. Absolutely. Was that ring like obnoxiously loud when it came on? I couldn't really tell. It seemed fine to me, but I'm not. Anime music, video game soundtracks, Nightwish. I don't know what. Oh, it's music. Okay, I don't. I was like, I don't even know what the fuck that is. Vocaloid music. I don't even know what that is either. Okay, here we go. Being 100% honest for real, I love the feeling of a solid nose picking. Never been a picking liquor. That's gross, but it is satisfying to clean the snot out every so often. Just do it in private, stick it in a tissue, wash your hands after. I just feel clean all out. You know what? You got to get boogies out sometimes. You cannot breathe with boogies in your nose. So we all pick them sometimes. You shouldn't eat them. Like, that's absolutely true. You should wash your hands after you do it, and you should do it where no. This is, I'm 100% with this guy. Not guilty. Absolutely. Guilty pleasure I have is walking off a job after getting a douchebag boss pissed off. Done it like 3 times. Oh, that sounds tight. Yeah, getting a like a shitty boss mad, that's lovely. Couldn't hear Michael's side of the audio. Oh no. That's concerning. Let me see. One? You guys hear that? No, nobody's hearing that. How about this one? You guys, are you guys hearing that? No, it looks like it's not. All right, let me fix my call thing right now. That's crazy. Hold on. All right, I think we got it. Let's check that now. All right, you guys can hear that? Yeah, it looks like you guys can hear that. Okay, I've only heard you also. Oh shit. Okay, well he just said his guilty pleasure was drinking milk. That was the main part of his call. I'm down with drinking milk, so he's all good for me. Okay, it looks like this shit is all fixed now. I would say. Yeah, all right, I'm gonna stop doing that now. Sorry. All systems are go. If you're ready to hear the callers this time, 916-954-1954. What's your guilty pleasure? But yeah, I'm with this nose picking dude. You need to. My main issue is, why is it not socially acceptable to wipe your nose? Because we never see the aftercare. You never get to see someone pick their nose and wash their hands. So you assume they're just a dirty bastard, or you assume that they're eating it. You know what I mean? You assume the worst of a nose picker, even though we all do it. That's why you can't do it in public. And that's never going to change. Like, you shouldn't be ashamed of it, but you shouldn't be proud either. Thanks for the help, Chatterino. Do I look better? I shrunk down my camera and I feel like I'm much more better in scale to this fucking shit. Can't go all the way out anymore, but it's fine. Like to vividly imagine scenarios I'd rather be in. I'm a chronic daydreamer. Yeah. I mean, I used to do this when I was in class for sure. I was never present when I was in class. But other than that, I'm pretty present. I'm not a daydreamer. Also, that sounds lame, bro. Sound like you got your head in the clouds and not in a fun way. Not gonna lie, I'm down for a good nose pick when a rocket's shutting down the nostril. Yo, nothing ever beats the feeling of like your nose clearing out. It's a great feeling. So I chase it. It's a moment of clarity when you can breathe clearly through your nose. Like it gives you like an extra second to think. I don't know how to explain it. Number is live and all fixed up. So go ahead and call in. I see a bunch of people popping on. What's good? I wish it was more clear where each thread ended. Good Lord. Now they're all talking about daydreaming. They got grossly like super distracted. Groceries, huh? I watch this show back and I really have a hard time speaking sometimes. It makes me want to talk to a doctor almost. Ordering a large deep dish pizza on a Sunday and binge watching an entire season of a TV show online while eating the pizza all day. You shouldn't eat more than 3 slices of pizza at a time, or even really in a day. Like I have, but like you really shouldn't. But yeah, I will watch a fucking season of a show that I just watched whenever. I just restarted The Sopranos. I just finished it. My mouth's just dry. Slurring because my mouth is dry. There's no shame in like watching a whole season of anything in a day. Because you can't always you got to go to bed at like a good stopping point. If shit's popping off, you can't go to bed. You got to keep watching it. The worst thing I wish on anyone is a stuffed nose and the inability to sneeze. Hope they suffer. That's funny. It's mean. Not worth calling in, but being a goth and emo kid, I had a horticulture class where every Friday people would discuss the latest episode of Jersey Shore. I love Jersey Shore. No, nothing guilty about Jersey Shore. Fantastic. I fucking love it. I'm putting a hard H on all these S sounds and it's making me want to not say it, but I fucking love Jersey Shore. I've watched all the new ones. Like when it's vacation, when it's like currently now, the ones they're making, I watch all that shit. It's all good. It's all good. Got hooked. Tried to chime in and their reaction, you thought like grown woman. That's funny. Rona secondhand. I like when people act like I'm saying something weird. I like that. I usually am. Yeah, still watching it. It's still good. It's still just as good. Making goofy faces in grocery stores at children that are too young to express themselves while their parents aren't looking. I like to smile. I like to like when I see a baby, I like to like go, hey, like I am naturally drawn to say what's up to babies. Like I know that maybe parents don't want me to say what's up to babies because I'm in the store like high as fuck and my kids are running around causing all kinds of fucking hell. But like I will be like, hey baby, like I just can't help myself. I get so excited when I see a baby. So I will make faces at a baby that tries to make them smile. I'm not like making them cry. I'm just trying to make a baby laugh because it makes me happy. Sometimes the parents do not like it. I'll tell you. Drinking alone, I find it relaxing, but it's frowned upon. Getting fucked up by yourself can be one of the most healing or damaging things in the world. Like it just depends on when it's happening to you, but like it can really go either way. 50-50. Fellow solo drinkers. Uh-oh. It's turning into a circle. Checking my naked self out in the mirror. That's never a good idea, bro. You want to ruin your day? Go for it. You want to have like the rest of the day shot. You want to be in a bad mood the rest of the day. If I am naked near a mirror, I don't even let it catch my peripheral, bro. Like I fucking shut it down like I owe that shit money. Don't even look. I'll pretend to be on my phone next to the mirror. Straight up enjoy the Kardashians. Please don't tell anyone. My wife and I watch all that shit too. Not gonna lie. I'm up on all the reality TV. I'm a piece of shit. That's a guilty pleasure, I guess. I fuck with it. Heavy. Hate all the twin questions, apparently. Having twins blows in public. Yeah, my kids are only like a year and a half apart. And people would ask me if they were twins all the time. And that was exhausting. Happens less now that they're older, but for years. Till they were like 5 or 6. Like older than you'd think. They don't look that much alike. And they're not similar in size. So, but I don't know. Irish twins, absolutely. Amanda Bynes' Twitter. I discovered this shit during finals week and it wrecked me. My lawyer will have every fake story removed on the internet. I would love to read Amanda Bynes' Twitter. My broken nose is making the bone. No, this isn't interesting. I would hate to read it. I'm glad. I'm glad I got a taste. All the tweets are about Drake? No, there's just a lot about Drake. That's funny. First of all, when I was a kid, I thought Amanda Bynes was the shit. I love that bitch. She was so funny to me when I like first got Nickelodeon. I thought she was fucking hilarious, bro. Guilty pleasure is standing half naked in front of the fridge eating cold cuts straight from the package at 2 a.m. Hell yeah, brother. Deli meat's no carbs, so it's not great to eat in the middle of the night. I've been saying that, but fuck yeah. I eat meat out of the fridge. I've done it. I barely remember most of even the sketches. Like I barely remember most of the Amanda Show sketches. I probably couldn't even do references from that shit, really. But like, I used to love it. Whoa, why is that happening? All right, here we go. Okay, so give me some serious conspiracy theories on the fire in Canada. What do you think? Well, lots of places are dry. Like I live in California and there are fires here all the fucking time. And there's no conspiracy because it's a hella woods and it's hella dry and there's hella people lighting fires and fireworks and not caring at all. So, and it's been I don't remember if I said this, but it's been like a 10-year drought or something. And we just now got a bunch of rain, but it's still dry as fuck. So we get fires like that all the time. So I don't know if they do also, or I don't have any conspiracy theories on the fires other than people probably started it. Meatball bringing the dancing lobsters. That's funny. Yo, my guilty pleasure used to be Applebee's. I used to love going to Applebee's. I would get hella fucked up on the fucking, I'd get super drunk on their happy hour drinks because they have it all night. They'd have like Long Island's or like 2 or 3 other cocktails that were like $4 or $5. You could get them like hell and they were big and they used to be strong sometimes. I'd be like, bring all the Jello shots you have in the kitchen. I've gotten cut off and kicked out of Applebee's like 4 times and had a great time doing it. But then I just went to Applebee's the other day on my birthday and it fucking sucked, bro. I was already drunk. I went to drink there and have a little snacky. None of it was good, and I can't even be mad because Applebee's sucks. So when it sucks, I can't be mad. Like I'm mad that I expected it not to suck, right? I'm mad at myself, but like it let me down. I let myself down because I used to really eat that shit a lot when I was drunk. Oh, rain in Canada. I would love it if it was still raining here, bro. It's fucking hot. Internet fights. Yo, all that shit. Internet fights, world star fights, bum fights. I've seen it all. I'll watch anybody scrap on the internet and beyond. Like I will watch any fighting to any extent. Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't feel bad about it either, really. If you are in a fist fight in the street, you should be so lucky someone gets it on camera. If you knock somebody out in a street fight, you're going to want that footage for the rest of your life. You're going to want that on YouTube. They can't be mad at me for watching it, even if they get their ass beat. He said, this guy said, I like internet fights. He said, fuck you. That's funny. Jesus, these guys are getting angry at each other. That's pretty good. Picking my nose again. Another nose picker. Let's go. Bring it in. 916-954-1954. I don't even have the new number down. Call in. Tell me your guilty pleasure. Is it a snack? I would love to hear some guilty pleasure snacks. Snacks, shows, movies. How about just bad movies? What's a bad movie that you really like? I mean, the ones I like are pretty much like a classic bad movie, fucking Starship Troopers, but I still don't watch that a lot. Red Lobster cheddar biscuits. You buy it at Walmart and they say add 2 cups of cheddar and add 4. Am I disgusting? Yo, I used to make cheddar biscuits a lot. I love that shit. Don't feel bad about it. Not guilty. Fucking delicious. Never bad. A cheddar biscuit, homemade or restaurant made, has never let me down once in my life. They've never like let me down even a little bit. Sing Disney songs when home alone. Sometimes even do the dialogue that some of the songs have. Ooh. It says it's a suspected spam caller, but I'm going to answer it anyways. Hello?
Hi, what's up?
What's up, man? How's it going?
It's going good. Just making sure you can't hear any like background noise, can you? I'm in the middle of a storm right now.
No, it sounds great.
All right, cool. Well, my guilty pleasure is stealing. It's something I've done for like. I can't hear you. Sorry, that sounded like you were saying something. Or you?
I don't think I said anything. You said stealing is what you said?
Okay, yeah. Stealing, yeah. I've been stealing for about 12 years, and I'm not a kleptomaniac. I know exactly what I'm doing, and I know the consequences of stealing, but I see myself as like a professional thief, basically.
And is it just the rush of taking shit that you like, or you actually are taking shit that you need day to day, or are you taking shit you do not need at all?
It's the feeling of having money for something, not having to spend money on something I need, or like for Christmas or Easter or
yes. Yeah.
Parties or whatever. If I can get it without having to pay money for it, like, there's no rush involved from, stealing it. Like, I'm not like, oh yeah, hell yeah, I'm about to steal this shit and then, sell it and make money off it. No, like, I love the feeling of not having to pay for stuff, like not having to pay for my son's Christmas.
I absolutely get it. Like, I 100% understand that feeling. And like, the only rush I get from stealing is like the fact that I'm really scared I'm going to get caught, and the relief of getting away. Like, that's the rush of it. But I don't like that. Like, that's anxiety inducing. Like, I don't like that, but it is part of it for stealing for me. So I think you're right, bro. I don't think you're guilty. Not guilty. It's tight to not pay for stuff, especially when you need it. Like, it's like under the cart stuff, toilet paper, paper towels, cat litters. Doesn't get better than that. I mean, probably if you could steal like a TV and shit, I guess it is better. But for day-to-day little things, ooh, it's sweet. Diapers.
The thing is, like, I've kind of done it in a bad way because I do have the money for it, but I've literally been stealing since like probably the 4th grade, never from kids or anything or from people, only the stores. Like in high school, I had a little scam going where, I don't know, it's a Midwest thing. Have you ever heard of blue and gold sausage?
No.
It's like a little fundraiser thing in school where you sell some really expensive fucking bacon, sausage, cookies, chicken. And at my school, there was this, I was in agriculture for 3 years. And throughout those 3 years, every year, I stole about $1,500 worth of sausage, bacon, and everything else that I was able to turn it to cash because I stole all the stuff ahead of time. And then when I went and found somebody who wanted 3 pounds of bacon, I would steal 3 pounds of bacon, bring it to them, keep the money, and tell the teacher that they didn't want their shit. And I made like probably 2,000 or 3,000. That might be a little much, but I did it for about 3 years.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. It's crazy you were like flipping it easily. It's funny you weren't just stuck with a bunch of meat or like it's funny that was even a working scam. You just knew people that wanted meats.
My mom and dad didn't even fucking question why we had all this fucking bacon. I think they knew, and maybe they just didn't say anything because we had all this expensive ass bacon and sausage, but they went along with it, and I didn't ever have to ask them for money for the 2 months each year that we did that scam, all because I'm my guilty pleasure is stealing.
Bro, and also here's the thing. You have the money and still steal shit now because you were stealing shit then. All that shit adds up. All this money you haven't spent or hustled from selling stolen shit, all that money adds up to a point where you have money now, but you still choose to steal shit. Like you've set yourself up for success. That's the thing. It's all accounted for. It's all building.
Yeah, and probably like in beef jerky, I've stolen in beef jerky alone probably about $3,000 or $4,000 worth.
Jerky's fucking expensive
games,
too.
Probably 1,000. Arts and crafts stuff for kids, like probably $500 or $600. It's just I have categories of things that I steal a lot, and I can pretty much base how much I've stolen of it just because I've been stealing all this shit for years and years. Still,
do you ever feel like you want to stop?
Yeah.
Do you ever feel like you want to stop?
Probably not. I mean, it's from Walmart or Dollar General, places that aren't going to feel my presence of stealing $200 or $300 of stuff from them per year. Like
that all makes sense to me.
It's something that's easily a write-off for them.
Yeah, it's an absolutely reasonable rationale. I think I would say that makes sense to me.
I can honestly see myself as a 70, 80-year-old man using old age as an excuse to steal some elaborate shit. Like, yeah, I could definitely see myself still stealing into my older age.
Well, keep it going, bro. Don't stop. I say go for it. I'm not gonna say you're guilty. Somebody else will, but that's not for me to say. I'm letting you off.
Cool. All right, well, thanks for having me on, man.
Yeah, dude. Thanks for calling. I appreciate it.
See ya.
Man, he would have been perfect. We've had a whole episode about people that love to steal. It happens all the time. Everybody does it. Don't steal from Target. They build a felony case against you. Somebody else was just telling me that too. That was a pretty good one. Let's keep the good vibes going. 916-954-1954. Call in and tell me your guilty pleasure. Got a chapped lip. else? What else? Singing. There are some Disney songs that like on the movies my kids would watch a lot that would get stuck in my head. You can't be a Disney adult. You can't. But like you can know some and sing them sometimes, but like you can't be annoying about it. You better be alone. And it better be a guilty pleasure like this. Like you better be ashamed that you like it. Oh, just lost 2 lights. It's okay. I think it'll recalibrate or I'll just look weird. Guilty pleasure is masturbation. That's fine, bro. You just need to feel good a little bit a couple times a day, and that's fine. Nobody could fault you for that. As long as you're like alone. Driving around aimlessly for long periods of time and listening to music. Waste gas. Yeah, it's fucking dumb to drive around just to clear your head or whatever. All the time? Sometimes. Like, a couple times in life, you don't need to be driving around aimlessly all the time. That's wild. Make excuses to run errands and then take very indirect routes. No way, man. I try to not backtrack at all. Like if I have errands, I try to plan them out in my head strategically. Fuck that. I hate errands. I want to be home. You're tripping. I never want to be in the car. No, they're wrong. Being in the car sucks. Bunch of people saying they like to fucking drive and listen to music. Real cool. I do listen to music in the car. Don't get me wrong. But I don't enjoy driving around for fun. That's the part I can't really get jiggy with. Fan fiction. Oh, buddy. Where'd it go? Literotica, that's funny. They're talking about they read erotic novels. That's funny. My boyfriend writes me the most amazing erotica. What? Arguably, he's a good writer. I'm not just being biased. Full of things that I love. That's crazy. This dude's writing his wife handmade personal erotica. That's wild. Hold on, my bad. That's love, bro. First of all, that sounds like it takes a good amount of both time and effort. Like that doesn't sound like it's just something he does in his spare time. That's wild. She shouldn't even feel guilty about that. That dude's pulling up. You're good. Not guilty for sure. Bunch of people trickling in on Instagram. What's good? 916-954-1954. What's your guilty pleasure? What's good? Say what's up in the chat. Yo, how about people on Facebook and YouTube? How about, can you guys like the live? That'll help people find it. Can you like the stream? I'd really appreciate it. Damn, that's crazy. I like reading erotic novels. Trouble is amateur stuff can be hit or miss. Commercial novels all seem to be BDSM. I have known some girls that like to read saucy novels. These bitches on here aren't alone. Shit will get you rock hard. Oh, dudes are reading erotica? That's scary. It's fun when girls are reading it, but if guys are reading erotic words, that's crazy to me. I don't know why. That's so much more upsetting than looking at porn to me. If you're reading sexy stories, that's way grosser than looking at porn. That's fucking gross. This comment really fucking upset me. This dude's guilty as fuck, bro. You cannot be doing that. You can't just look at porn. Like that's crazy. Unless you have some good, like if you have an excuse, like if you're like a porn victimizes people and so you read erotica to not watch porn at all, then maybe, but like that's so weird still a little bit. Don't call us bitches. I'm not calling you bitches. I'm calling these bitches on this Reddit bitches. Here it is. Fan fiction. That's also unforgivable. Writing made up, maybe. I don't know. I can't get down with that. And there's no way anybody fun writes up stories for the shit that they like. That's no good. Guilty, bro. You should be fucking guilty about that one. I respect the shit out of women. I love women, and I am very pro women's rights and all that. I just also say bitches like that a lot contextually because it makes me happy. So it can still be both things. I do say bitches like that a lot, but I'm not a bigot in any way or a misogynist. I'm down with all of it. So I will say bitches like that and then go march with the pink hat on right afterwards. I'm down with it all. You don't call us dicks because it doesn't sound good. Can you investigate a case for me? Absolutely, brother. Call in 916-954-1954. What's up? Thanks for calling.
Hey, what's up, Meatball?
How you doing, man?
Pretty good. I had to say that one of my biggest guilty pleasures is just calling females bitches, dude.
That's
like
funny.
I love all the bitches. I respect every bitch I have ever encountered.
Bro, I really am like, I'm down for the cause and all that. Like I do know people really hate it sometimes when you say that, and they'll have you like, people will look at you crazy when you say that in person. So I'm not surprised I'm getting pushback here, and I'm not saying she's wrong, but I'm just saying I'm not likely to stop saying it, but I'm also not saying it in an insulting way. Like it's a term of endearment, bro. Like, I don't know what to say.
Exactly. It's like it's just part of my vernacular, part of my lexicon. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. But I've also heard you say the N-word, so it's hard to say.
Like if I'm at a party and somebody's being creepy as hell, I'll be like, yo, you better leave them bitches alone right now. Because, like, I'm not taking...
Bro, you're scaring the hoes. Yeah, it's true. It's true. None of that's wrong.
That was it. I just
that's hilarious.
Pop in with that real quick.
That's very funny. Troll calls are only acceptable if they're trolling in the chat as a joke. That's fine. I'll take it. That's okay. We don't have to agree. And I'm sorry. I don't mean to make you mad by saying it. Just also, I'm not great about minding my P's and Q's. So my phone is dead, so I can't call. So can we do it from here? Absolutely. Drop it in the chat. Let's do it. Sorry, I didn't see that you asked me another question here. Thugs Bunny. I missed this chat right here. Every week I make my girlfriend watch your compilations. If I spot that she isn't watching, I go back 10 clips and she pretends she doesn't like it, but it's all I live for. That's so funny. Thanks, Thugs Bunny. I love you. New comp just dropped yesterday. Let's hear it, Kickman. Do an investigation on the Shane Dawson Chuck E. Cheese case. All right. Let's look this shit up. I hope this isn't graphic when I Google it right now. Oh, this is about how they sell leftover pizza? Is that what this is? Man, my camera looks crazy. I gotta fix these lights. I would believe it if they did it. Like if they are selling buffet pizza and putting it back out, I would believe that. With blind reaction, no fucking evidence, I would absolutely say I believe that they do that. Because guess what? They take the pizza that's left out into the back. And they're taking pizzas that go out to go on the out front from the back to the front. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like all the pizzas are all going in the same area. So it's absolutely logistically possible. I'm sure most people who run a Chuck E. Cheese really have to run a fucking tight ship. Like I'm sure that costs are you have to manage costs if you run Chuck E. Cheese because there's only like 3 kids in there every other day. You know what I mean? So I could see them doing this. Chuck E. Cheese denies it. Chuck E. Cheese insists it doesn't recycle pizza. But does anybody know for sure? Damn. It's hilarious that there's no really follow-up. It says he investigated it, but well, I gotta tell you, I do believe that they would do that. My blind reaction is I do believe that they would do that. Because also, if they weren't, I feel like there would be definitive proof. Like, definitive proof, no definitive proof either way leads me to believe they are more than they aren't. I don't know why. I don't know why. Yo, I am gonna get up and try to fix my lights real quick. 30-second recess. Please call in. Let's go. 1-916-954-1954. Chuck E. Cheese sent him a cease and desist. That's fucking hilarious. That's fantastic. I'll be right back. All right. Sorry about that. God damn, the theme song to this show is so good. It never gets old. I never get tired of hearing it. Do you think to make this a TV show? I would sure like to. TV's not dead, bro. I know people still watch it. Plus, there's a shortage of core TV shows now. All the main ones ended. So, if not now, then when? When? Jesus. Like a Judge Judy style YouTube show. That's what we're doing right now. That's exactly what we're doing it. We're on YouTube doing it as we speak. You name it. Guilty pleasure of mine that I don't really talk about. I love the fuck out of Chuck E. Cheese. It's a nostalgia thing, and I think the animatronics are interesting. I think they just took out the last one with animatronics. I just read somewhere. I've been to Chuck E. Cheese many times as an adult because I have kids, but like it is tight. And also I do remember going as a kid and it looks exactly the same. So it does kind of ring some bells as far as when you watch it, like you get something out of it. When you're there, you get like a good feeling because you were there as a kid. I think one of my kids even had a birthday there, or maybe we've gone to a birthday there. I don't really know, but I'm down with Chuck E. Cheese, even if they're recycling pizza. I fuck with it. Okay, he said, Brittany, I don't know what this is about, so I will copy and paste it into my Google right now. Her husband faked cancer. Give her a passport. Oh, shit. YouTuber who was scammed out of her life. Oh, and this is recently too. This sounds interesting. Bro, you know all the good internet gossip? I gotta tell you, we're diving in. Wife and I got offered a spot on Divorce Court with Star Jones, but it looked boring as fuck. The producer was so fucking mean when he told her I didn't want to do it anymore. That's hilarious. Their main job is to get people to finish doing the show, but I'm not defending her. She shouldn't be mean. Yeah, Chuck E. Cheese was Pascal's Pizza. There was a bunch of places, like it would be like chicken and wings, or it would be like some really weird name and generic looking pictures, and then you'd be like, oh, they're just selling Chili's food from this different restaurant name on DoorDash. And it didn't break any rules, I guess. Brief overview is she was dating this guy and then got pregnant and had a baby. Court records indicate a domestic violence altercation involving a deadly weapon. This was after her son was born, so they had to deal with that in terms of custody issues. She can't talk about it on YouTube, so she wrote a book. I recommend buying the book. No one's ever gonna, I'm not reading it. Some people will. I mean, obviously this shit's interesting, but I don't know. I ordered every weekend from past calls. That's guilty. You can't be ordering the Chuck E. Cheese pizza on DoorDash. Guess what? Okay. You cannot order Pasquale's. You cannot fucking order the Chuck E. Cheese pizza on DoorDash. You can't. It's like, you might as well be ordering the fucking 7-Eleven pizzas, honest to God. And what's worse is you're paying more for it. That pizza is overpriced when you go there because it's like an event party place. So now you're talking about like a double surcharge you're tacking on. Like, that's crazy. DoorDash fees and prices, like, that's all, shit's always more expensive. And then like it's like a doubly more expensive, triple worse pizza. That's crazy. You're guilty. You're guilty. You're going straight to jail. I can't let that one slide. Chef from Chuck E. Cheese. His name is Pascal. That's probably why. She knows the lore even. Basically, she met a man on Tinder from France and they ended up dating, but he was in France, so he was married to another girl so he could go to the USA. Then little did she know he was scamming her and he had fake money. She was paying for his cars and stuff. Ooh, that sounds interesting. This seems like it's like a catfish episode. And I mean, when it's a domestic violence case, like, it's hard to say who did what, right? I didn't see it. It's not good. I'm going to assume this guy, I don't know anybody involved, and I'm assuming they're both pieces of shit. I'm assuming they're both in there whacking each other. I don't know. I'm not going to read any more of this shit, so we'll never find out. Sometimes I don't shave part of my leg to annoy my mom. That's weird. It's not weird. It's not a big deal. It's weird that it's just to bother your mom. That's the weird part of it. Why? Bath and Body Works Vanilla Bean Body Lotion. I used to love that shit in high school. That vanilla lotion smell I loved it in high school. It would drive me crazy. Like, it made me feel happy inside in a way that I didn't I don't know. It's just pleasant. I hate it now. What's up, man? How you doing?
Just positive. Hey, what's up?
What's up, man?
All right, so I got a heavy one for you.
Oh, man. All right.
My guilty pleasure is fucking lying.
Just because it's fun, right? Like, or do you what do you get out of it?
I don't know. Sometimes it's for a purpose. Sometimes it's for a financial gain, just to impress somebody. But sometimes it's for literally no reason at all, just to see if I can get away with it.
That's crazy. Everybody lies all the time if it serves them. Like, if it's gonna help you out, everybody's lying. But when you're just making up stuff for fun, I know people like that. Like, I know a lot of people like that, bro. But it's not uncommon. But like, when I hear sometimes people say some shit like that, I'm just like, oh, this dude's crazy. It makes me think you're crazy right away.
No, well, I am a little bit. I can admit that, at least. That's the truth. I am a little bit crazy. But fucking, like one time in high school, and this had to do with my wife, currently. I told my wife in high school that I didn't know how to tie my shoes. And I was like 15, maybe 16, somewhere in there. But the whole reason I told her that I didn't know how to tie my shoes is so that she would bend down in a very low cut shirt and tie my shoes for me.
Well, I mean, if you're lying to look at boobs, I'll always support that. But that's funny. There were probably little lies like that I told if I thought it was like a funny story. It's like in high school, because I was different in high school, maybe. Like that, I don't do that now, but I did do shit like that in high school. So I'm with you, bro. I get it.
I don't do it as much now, but like, I definitely still do it to people that I don't know and shit like that. I'll just,
it's fun to
like,
fuck with strangers
in Walmart and shit like that. I'll just make shit up.
No, it's fun to fuck with strangers. I get that one too. Not guilty.
Yeah, like, man, it's just something that I genuinely enjoy down to my soul, and I don't understand why. Yeah, like, okay, so, like, I'll be playing Scrabble with Destiny, right? And I'll just make up words, like,
lots
on
of
the
people cheat
fly.
at Scrabbles, but that's no good.
And, like, definitions for them, like, I'll get really elaborate, and I'll get really fucking emotional and defensive about it, too. Like, I swear to God, that's a word. Like,
I'm pulling out the dictionary on you. I'm using all my challenges up right away.
He's like, I'm pulling out the most recent dictionary on your ass. All right, well, I guess that was pretty short but nobody has said it yet, so I thought I'd bring it to the.
Keep lying, bro. Let it rock. Forum. See how it goes. Or try to stop. I don't know. Either way, I don't know what's really better for you, but
I don't know. It's kind of harmless. I think it's kind of harmless, but like, it's definitely a guilty pleasure. Like, you shouldn't be doing it, but it's not the end of the world.
I don't know how bad it is, good or bad. It's probably not great. It's probably not harmless, but it's probably not great. Word, go for it, bro. Lie your little ass off. Go for it. Yeah, I wouldn't say harmless. I don't know if harmless is the word I would use, but YouTuber family, the Prince family, they're a family of 5. Damn, bro, you know all these YouTube people? That's crazy. You know, the kids are only crying. Damn, that's crazy. They faked one of their kids died for YouTube clout. People that do even pranks on YouTube, most of them I do not like. I like Creation Ross. I like his pranks, but other than that, I don't like any of them. But I don't like that. Mouth is so dry this episode. Man, I just meant I like to eat potato chips in a deli sandwich. Is that guilty? I know that you should not put chips in your fucking sandwich, but it's so delicious. If other people are smelling how much vanilla lotion you put on, it was probably a lot. The entire Midwest smells like this shit right now. That's fine. I love other people's gossip or drama. Fuck yes. Oh man. I would hate if anything was like going on in my relationship that was bad, or like I never even want to air my dramas out with people most of the time. Like, I'm pretty private, but I love to hear about people's shit. I love finding out what's going on in people's lives, especially if it's wrong. I love that shit. I can't get enough. I love gossip. I just love gossip. Absolutely. Not guilty for sure. Ask you anything. I don't know. I don't know if I'm asking anything. I don't know if that's what we're doing. Yo, King, thanks for the follow. I don't know. Oh, you just followed right now. I was like, I didn't get an alert, but it just happened right now. Thanks a lot, bro. Appreciate you. McDonald's. Oh my God, McDonald's. I don't eat it very often, and I feign disinterest in fast food like most people, but in reality, I fucking love McDonald's. I'm with you. I love McDonald's. I love McDonald's, especially breakfast, mostly their breakfast. A bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, and I eat half the biscuit, just like the top half that's with the cheese, and it's all good. That's a perfect breakfast. It makes me feel strong, and it makes, absolutely, you should not eat McDonald's a lot, but that's not, I don't even really feel guilty about it. I fucking love that shit, bro. The Maury Show. I like clips, but it's such a shit show. No way. I can't watch TV like that. That shit's not fun to watch. Bouncer at a popular bar. I enjoy watching guys get denied over and over again. Yeah, denied by girls. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, that makes sense. It would probably, I bet you when you work in a bar, you see guys say such lame shit like all the time. Like you hear dudes saying such stupid shit, like every shift, the whole shift, all the time. I actually hadn't really considered that. Like this dude's a bartender and he's just liking seeing guys flirt badly. Like that sounds funny to me. I would enjoy that. That blunt has made my mouth so fucking dry. The cooking show Chopped. That you don't have to feel guilty about Chopped, brother. Every episode of Chopped is worth watching. You can sit down and finish it before you come and pick me up. I understand. Chopped is a delight. I fucking love Chopped. Licking butter off the inside of microwave popcorn bags. Yo, that's unacceptable. That is something that you did as a kid and your parents should have told you to stop. That is completely unacceptable. That dude is going to jail. No, bro, that is fucked up. I would never let you eat popcorn again if I could give you a sentence. I would make sure you never had a microwave thing of popcorn even once. Like eating the fucking butter out of a bag like that is nasty. And then the guy under him said he also does it. That's fucking gross. Ooh. Reviews. I think it's just 3 views on Facebook, but I get that you're not impressed. That's fine. I understand. I did think I remember that this was ESAF. I remember. How are you, buddy? My kids are yelling in the hallway right now. Taco Bell. Yeah, I go back and forth, but it is fucking delicious. Sometimes you can get bad Taco Bell several times in a row, and then I'm like, I don't even want to get this shit. But also, sometimes Taco Bell will save your fucking life. There's nothing wrong with wanting to eat Taco Bell. Popping pimples and blackheads. This one's gotten so popular now. This is a mainstream gross thing to like. Like, even regular people admit that they're into this gross shit pretty regularly, I say. I get it. It's not unpleasant. You ever watch Cutthroat Kitchen? That's a real guilty pleasure cooking show. It was perfect. That's the one where they can like sabotage each other, right? I watched a couple episodes. I don't really fuck with it. Blowing in my cat's ears. I love the reaction the cat has. That's fine. I mean, that sounds harmless. Watch some pretty crazy porn. Yikes. My guilty pleasures is yikes. These are taking a turn. I'm a dude and I love the Gilmore Girls. As a dude who's like boyfriend watched a lot of Gilmore Girls, I do not like it, and I cannot really fuck with you for liking it. Like, I tolerate it. I don't dislike it, and I will mostly just be on my phone if it's on. But like, I would never watch it by myself at all. What's up, BC boy? How's it going, dog? High masturbation. It's called an enhanced wank. That's hilarious. Call it hijacking. That's pretty funny. Katy Perry's music. I imagine her boobs when I hear it. That's fucking funny, bro. I don't know why, but that's funny to me. Latter makes the former acceptable. To like her music because you think about her boobies that's so funny. That's so funny. Acceptable. I'll allow it. Yeah, it's going good. It's not too fucking hot. Doing the show. I have a cat trapped in this room with me. We're chilling. Call in. We still got it going. Still a decent amount of people watching, and I know you all haven't called. What's your guilty pleasure? 916-954-1954. Party in the USA. Yo, Party in the USA will get me hyped. I'll be ready to fight. I'll be ready to party. I will be ready for anything if you put on Party in the USA. Absolutely. Absolutely. No guilty pleasure. Not guilty pleasure, I guess. Boom. Being that drunk girl. Yeah, I like to be the drunkest dude wherever I'm at. Like, I don't really like, I love to be shithouse drunk and fucking knock around a party and like be rowdy and shit. Like, I don't like to be like the pass out guy that like didn't make it the whole time. Like, I like to be like absolutely trashed and everyone's like, is he okay? I'm with it. I get the sentiment. Show us the cat. All right, come here. This is Garbage. He's a good boy. He's big. He's a fat cat. He's very mad that I'm picking him up right now. But what a dangerous cat to pick up while you have a robe on. What else? We're reading some good ones. Tater tots. Yo, tater tots have made 100% turnaround recently. Like, I never had a crispy tater tot my entire life. I thought tater tots sucked. Then, like, the last, 7 or 8 years, they get those motherfuckers so crispy that tater tots are a viable option now. You can order them almost anywhere, and they're delicious. Even the frozen ones are good if you have an air fryer. Like, tater tots are, I've had a complete 180 on them. I'm with it. Cat's name is Garbage. Yeah, they found him at the dump. My wife's friend found him at the dump. Quality cat, 10 out of 10. That's funny. I never even knew you had a cat. I have 3 cats, actually. Had 4, but luckily 1 died. It was really sad, but 4 cats is too many to have. So 3 is a much more manageable number. Having 3 cats and being in mourning is a lot more practical than having 4 cats. I gotta be honest with you. Modern pop songs geared towards teenagers. Yeah, my kids love that shit, so I hear it all the time. I get it. I'm hip. I like to drop acid regularly. I get it. Nothing wrong with that. Musicals. I'm getting real sick of pretending like they aren't the best thing in the world. I hate them. I used to like musicals, and I would act like they were my guilty pleasure. And I guess there are some that I do still kind of like to watch, but I'd never watch with anyone else. So that is like a legit guilty pleasure. What would I watch? I can't think of one. I would watch 8 Crazy Nights, but that's like a cartoon. Cartoons barely count as musicals because they traditionally had songs, I would say. I don't know. Musicals most of the time are whack. In high school, me and my friend used to watch Sweeney Todd because we thought it was cool. It wasn't, and I wish I didn't a bunch of times. Like, you know what I mean? But I guess I might watch it if it was on now. I'd never watch it, but I don't know. I wouldn't watch it. I'm lying. I wouldn't watch it. I take it all back. No. Fucking musical. This dude's tripping. It's a hard no. Guy who enjoys whiskey and cigars. As a guy, Gossip Girl. I've never seen an episode of Gossip Girl, but I've seen clips where they almost looked funny. So maybe. Bunch of homies that watch Gossip Girl. That's funny. The Bachelor. Yo, I love reality TV. I don't watch The Bachelor, but like I like all the Netflix ones. I watch a lot of dating reality shows. That's a guilty pleasure, I guess. Yeah, sure. Those Japanese pop songs by a bunch of girls. I think this is a reference to K-pop, but this is a 10-year-old thread when we didn't really know about that yet, so I'll allow it. It is racist. It is unintentionally racist, but I'm gonna let them plead ignorance because this shit's from. Did we know about K-pop in 2013? I think we did. I think we might have. Animated porn. Uh-oh. We got a weirdo. Animated porn is okay to look at as like a goof. Like you can't have seen animated porn. You can't go every day and search it and use it for its purposes. That's not. It's like for a laugh or like if I don't know. You shouldn't be jerking it to that, bro. That's no good. Guilty. Absolutely guilty. Call Me Maybe. Oh, that's a banger. Absolute tune, mate. Total bop. Call Me Maybe is a total bop. I could sing it word for word right now. R. Kelly. Man. We don't listen to his music anymore, but the music itself was a loss. For sure. Oh, Hallmark movies. Yikes. I can't watch shit like that. I would rather watch some good shit that I've seen 50 times than some fucking shit you see in the doctor's waiting room. Fuck all that, bro. One hit wonders. Yeah, it's because they had a hit. Every hit you can listen to. I used to watch. That's a troll post. Listening to K-pop. So they did know. There we go. Pitch Perfect. I mean, I watch it with my kids, but that's not a good movie. You shouldn't be watching that by yourself. No way. A single straight Asian male who enjoys spin class. Don't feel guilty about that, bro. That first of all, it's great exercise. You're having a good time. It's at the YMCA, so you're with the homies. Enjoy it. What's up, dude?
All right, I got another one for you.
All right, what is it?
You were just talking about Hallmark movies, and this made me think about it because they're not quite as bad as that. Because like actually, they're really good movies. But my wife made me watch like Steel Magnolias and like Where the Heart Is and shit like that. You know exactly what kind of movies I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. I mean, I do watch a lot of girl movies myself. Like I've watched a lot of lady movies. Absolutely. When you have a girlfriend of any kind, you're gonna see girl movies, probably movies for girls. And even to the extent of where it's just like kind of a regular show, but it's geared towards women and it's not very good. But you're like, oh, this is a show for girls, but I kind of like it. Like I'm with you.
But like, it's my guilty pleasure because the whole time I was like, no, I don't want to do this. But then I finally watched the movie, and then like 3 or 4 times during this fucking film, I am over here ugly crying, hugging a pillow.
I do get hella invested in movies for sure. I really do get into it. I am like an old lady. I'll cry at a dog food commercial. Like I'm quick to be touched by a movie. So I hear it. You're off the hook on that one.
And it's like if she was like, yo, we haven't thought about anything better to do in a while. You want to watch Steel Magnolias again? I'd be like, fuck yeah, just for Dolly Parton in there, just as like a self-defense mechanism. But
That's
I actually
so
love
funny.
the whole.
You're about to watch it tonight. That's pretty good.
There we go. All right, thanks, people.
Thanks, bro. All right, let's wrap it up. We got some good ones. What do we want to do? I don't know what we'll do on Monday. I'll post it. Follow me down on socials. Please like the stream. Drop a sub if you're on somewhere with subscriptions. Let's do it. It's Great Uncle Meatball. Like and follow, and I'll see you motherfuckers on Monday.